Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of basic differentiation rules. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the lesson, starting with the first example of this page. This example says, use the graph to estimate the slope. The slope of the tangent line to y equals x to the 2/3 power at 1, 1. Then verify your answer analytically. So we have a picture of a graph here. This is y. And this is supposed to be the tangent line at 1, 1 of this function. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a dot right here so that we can see that that's 1, 1. And that line is supposed to cross that 1, 1 point of the graph just once. Okay? So let's estimate the slope by using the rise over the run. So let's see. For sure we know that the slope of this line runs 1 to the right. So I'm going to say my delta x is 1. And how much does it run up? Well, I see that I don't touch a corner. But I'm going to say that this line, let me draw this in red, that way you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take this small line segment. And since we know that the run was 1, I'm going to estimate the rise. The rise looks to be about maybe 2/3 of the way from a whole square. So I'm going to say it's 2/3 rise over 1 run, which just means that the rise in the run is 2/3. So this is my estimation of the slope. I'm going to go ahead and box that to keep that as reference. And I'm going to see maybe if my estimation is correct. To find the slope of the tangent line at any point, this means to take the derivative. So let's take the derivative of y. The derivative of y is y prime, or dy dx. So start getting used to those two notations. Now what's the derivative of x to the 2/3? Well, drop the power 2/3, keep the x, and then take 1 away from the power. Well, in order for you to take 1 away from a fraction, convert this into a fraction. So now I have 2/3 x to the negative 1/3. Rewriting that would be 2 times 3 x to the positive 1/3. And of course, x to the 1/3 is simply just 2 over 3, the cube root of x. But we're not done yet, okay? It says to find the slope of the tangent line. So the derivative is only the first step to find the slope of the tangent line. How do you find the slope of the tangent line when you're given a point? Well, plug in x. Plug in this x right here into this x right here. So we're going to draw a line straight down, and we're going to say calculate the derivative at x equals 1. And that is 2 over 3, the cube root of 1. Cube root of 1 is 1, so my derivative at 1, 1 is 2/3, and this matched with this answer. Next example. So we have find the derivative of y and write the equation of the tangent line to the curve at 1, 7. Okay, so equation of the tangent line means that we need to have a line, and we all know that we need to have our answer in y minus y1 m x minus x1. So what do we need to express this answer? We need a slope, and we need a point. Well, we know what the slope is. Well, we don't know what the slope is. I'm sorry. We know what the point is. They gave it to us, 1, 7. But we don't know what the slope is. But the slope means to take the derivative. Derivative means slope. So let's find it. Y prime is equal to 6x plus 5. And then we want to find the slope at x equals 1 because my x value is 1. So plug in 1 into your derivative. So let's do this. X is equal to 1, and that means that my derivative is 6 times 1 plus 5, which is 11, and there's my slope, 11. Now I had to convert these two into y equals to y-intercept form. I'm sorry, point slope form. 1 y minus 7 is equal to 11x minus 1, and I'm done. Here is my answer. Now we have two more derivatives that I need to tell you guys. So in this video, I'm only going to tell you what the derivatives are, and then I'm going to show you guys another video that is actually the proof to why the derivatives of these trig functions are what they are. So I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys what the derivative of sine is. The derivative of sine is cosine. So the derivative of sine x is cosine x. The derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. They're almost like opposites of each other. Now let's go ahead and take these two rules along with the power rule and do the last example of this worksheet. To take the derivative of y, I need to take the derivative of each term. So let's take the derivative of 6x squared. That is just 12x. Plus, I'm going to drop the 5. 5 is just a number. What's the derivative of cosine? It's negative sine x. So my final answer is going to be 12x. I'm sorry, well, it's not plus anymore, it's minus. Minus 5 sine x, and that is my y prime.